What is up, everybody? We're back in here once again for another episode of Weekly Win Streak. It's your boy TP3 Bets, joined as always by none other than the man himself. What up, bro? How we doing today, man, on this fine Wednesday at this point?
We're doing great. It's hump day, and we're going to cash today. We're going to cash. How are you?
Doing good, man. Yesterday we ended up going 3-3. Damian Lillard completely sold in the second half. What up, B Custom? How we doing today, bro? Damian Lillard completely sold in that second half, but 2-2 or 3-3 is what it is. Bit of a rough start on the slate, so we'll definitely take that all day. It's kind of frustrating though. I called that Kentucky game perfectly. Unfortunately, you were on Kansas. I said I liked UCF, but I wasn't going to bet it. And, of course, those are the two dogs that hit, and I went with the one who just got the shit kicked out of him with Wake Forest. So that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. No, I feel it. I'll tell you what. Yesterday was a definition of frustrating. They didn't say DeJuan Harris was sitting. He wasn't even listed out until fucking I didn't see it in the morning when I was doing any research. Nothing. It got listed at 3 or 4 p.m. or some shit. I never knew.
That's how it goes, man. Yeah, like Travis said, dude, Dame was scared to shoot. But yeah, dude, that's the type of shit, bro, that only happens in college sports. Like, I remember last year I had a big play on the over in the Kansas and Texas game. They're like, oh, actually, Jalen Daniels is an injured back and he's not playing in the game. And he's probably going to be out for a while. I was like, oh, wow, well, it's 5 minutes before kickoff. I mean, where the fuck was this at all week? Like, that's what they do in college sports, bro.
Yeah. No, 100%. So that was tough. AD goes down yesterday with injury 5 minutes in. That was tough. And we had our max play, Tennessee, Kentucky, 66 points in the first half, T. And they score 90 in the second half when we lose in the last 26 seconds to free throws on the under. Today, I'm coming for vengeance.
Do you have a max play today?
No.
Okay. I do have one today in the NBA. We hit our max play on Monday. We didn't have a max play yesterday. We have one today, and we're going to have one once again tomorrow in the NBA, most likely. So, yeah, probably my favorite spot of the week's tomorrow in the NBA. So, it's the most perfect spot I've ever seen. I'm actually I probably won't even be able to sleep tonight. I'll be so excited to wake up and bet it tomorrow and cash it. So, that's how we're feeling, man. But anyway, yeah, it just feels like a weird week with no football to really get ready for. So that kind of sucks. But these Super Bowls, I mean, dude, at this point, I mean, like the Super Bowl is like an afterthought. It's like, oh shit, wait, we still have one football game left. So I don't know about you, but I lose interest during this week every time.
100%. And dude, I'm not totally psyched to watch this Super Bowl for real.
I am, because I know who's going to win. Patrick Mahomes.
Exactly. That's
free money.
I wanted to talk to Coop and be like, or to the people on SoBet and be like, 5 units is the max. That's it. That's all you can do. Because I would do more.
Yeah, somebody just texted me earlier saying like how bad Fangio's record is against Kansas City. Or against Patrick Mahomes, and he's like, so we're taking Kansas City, right? And I was like, I mean, does Patrick Mahomes play for the Eagles now? And he goes, what? And I said, exactly. We're taking Kansas City. I don't give a fuck what Fangio's record is. By the way, it's ass. He's 0-8 against him, but it didn't. He could have been 10-0 against him, and I'd still be betting it.
Yeah, 100%. You just can't. I said it in my TikTok video. You cannot stand in front of the train. You cannot stand on the tracks. The Kansas City Chiefs, plus Andy Reid, plus Taylor Swift, plus the refs. You just can't stand in the way of it. And also, did you see that there was an article that came out, a conspiracy? You remember when they said, oh, there was a flag on the play on that Dalton Kincaid pass, and then there was actually no flag? Rumor has it, Vegas thought he caught it. So they hit a button into the booth to have him say, oh, there's a flag on the play. And that's why he was overemphasizing. There was never a flag on the play. We never saw a flag on the play. Normally, you would never hear that. I don't know. It was very interesting. Very interesting.
Dude, these conspiracy videos are ridiculous, honestly. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. I mean, Dude, every single one of those plays, if it was anybody but Kansas City, wouldn't even be questioned. I mean, it has gotten ridiculous at this point. I can't stand that, and I can't stand it when people say Brittany Mahomes isn't hot. I mean, dude, if she was at a bar, every single one of us would be bending over backwards to buy her a fucking drink. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm sick and tired of that shit. Just because people don't like Mahomes, because he always wins, because he's the best player of all time, get over it. Don't watch the sport if you don't like it.
Yeah, I agree. Brittany Mahomes is hot. Travis, what's up, brother? Hello, thank you for joining us. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, dude, it feels like Travis is always hit and miss in here. Sometimes he's in here and sometimes he's not, but we're glad to have Travis in here.
Shit, it's like bets lately. Fuck.
Yeah, but anyway, man, we got a nice little slate today of college basketball, a nice slate of NBA as well. Guess since Bro has a ton of already have money on Philly with more to come. I mean, a pipe layer, aren't you a Bills fan? Just one, I can't. I'm pretty sure you are. I could be wrong, but I think Pipe Layer might be a Bills fan. But I mean, guys, come on, don't bet. What you know what? I'm not going to save anybody here. Just remember, I told you guys, Kansas City's going to win. But anyway, we have NBA tonight. Yeah, you what?
Travis Kelce, Super Bowl MVP, 2 touchdowns. You heard it here first. I'm betting it.
It's a donation, bro. It was always Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Travis, I'm telling y'all, Mahomes is winning MVP. Kansas City's winning the Super Bowl. That happens it's inevitable. It's like the Thanos meme. Might as well put Mahomes' head on there.
Okay, fair. Yeah, you might be right. I'm still betting it.
That's fair. Yeah, Pipe Layer is a Bills fan. That feels like a spite bet there, Pipe Layer. Anyway, let's talk about today's slate. Should we start out in the NBA today?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Sure. I don't have any NBA plays. It's very likely I may not bet NBA again until it's the only thing to bet on. I don't know yet. But T, show me the way. I've been very upset with the NBA. Show me the way.
Yeah, first play of the day today in the NBA. Let's go to the Clippers versus the Spurs game. Look, I did cap this game a good bit. I mean, the Spurs did just get embarrassed by the Pacers on national TV, but it is a weird spot for them traveling back here. I think the Clippers are a lot better than them as well. So those two things really keep me off that side in this game tonight. But when I look at this game, Kawhi Leonard played for the Spurs. He's played them 14 times since he left there. In all but one game has Kawhi Leonard gone over his points prop, or he's gone over 20 points against them. I don't know what his prop was. Probably more than that. Also, too, his minutes limit is supposed to be lifted, and he's supposed to have a higher minutes played in these games. He's still averaging right at the number. 17.5 is his number right now. Take Kawhi Leonard to score 17.5 points tonight. It should be pretty easy. I bet he gives Antonio 20 piece again.
I like it. You guys see fucking TP3 getting the Shefty alerts on his phone? He's like, Shefty, he's getting the alerts here. Who's in? Who's out, T? Tell us. I know you got another NBA lock. We need it. Yeah,
so first of all, I want to say I had a couple player props I liked today that I didn't end up betting. The first one I liked today I didn't bet was Zion over 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I mean, he's gone over 40 in his last 2 games, and he'll probably do it again here against Dallas. I'm just a little worried Dallas might blow New Orleans out. And also, if I think the game's going to be a blowout, I'm not going to pay the 2-point tax they added on as his usual linesman, 33.5. And Zion's only logging 27 minutes per game. His minutes played are really weird in these games. And so I'm like, he doesn't play much in this first and third quarters, but he plays like the entire fourth quarter. So I don't know. It's a little sketch with that. Also like Scotty Barnes over points, rebounds, and assists at 40.5. He's been hitting that number. It is a little inflated here because the Wizards suck. But, I mean, the Wizards are a joke. This game should be tight. Maybe the Raptors will smack the shit out of them as the Raptors have been on a little win streak lately. I think Barnes can have a big day. And then last one was Anthony Edwards over 26.5 points. The only reason why I didn't bet it is because it's a 218.5 total. And I noticed the 2 games where Anthony Edwards didn't hit this number out of his last 10 games were because they had number or totals similar to this. So maybe it's going to be a defensive game, and Phoenix lost to them the last game after getting embarrassed to them in the playoffs. It's their first time hosting them at home. KD is questionable. Phoenix might rally the troops and bust their ass. They have been playing better ball, but it's been against bottom feeders in the Eastern and Western Conference. So I want to see what Phoenix is made up of a little bit. You have any thoughts on those plays?
I can tell you this. I don't trust Phoenix farther than I can throw them, and you guys know. Look at these arms. They're getting a little bit bigger, but still very small. So
Bro been in the gym?
Oh, not in the gym. But I've been trying to do push-ups. I got this pull-up bar thing, and I got it for Christmas, and I've been doing push-ups and sit-ups, trying to just get back in the swing of things here.
Yeah.
But I listen. Any NBA play that you give out, you have trends out the ass, you have sides out the ass, you have history, you got data, you just got eye test, just lock them in. I mean, that's all I have to say. I like it. I love it. The one question that a VIP subscriber on my Sobet actually sent me, and I was like, dude, I have no fucking idea, but I'll ask TP3. I'm hoping he's on the show today. I haven't seen him in the comments yet. Hopefully he is. But one NBA trade that has to happen before the deadline. What is one NBA trade that you think has to happen before the deadline?
Jimmy Butler getting out of there, man. I think there should be some sort of three-way trade between them, the Bucks, and the Suns, or basically where they eat Chris Middleton's contract. The Bucks get Bradley Beal and they get Jimmy Butler. I think something like that could happen. Or really just getting Jimmy Butler out of there, though, is the trade.
Okay. I got it. Yeah.
That's what your VIP members ask you?
That was just one of the questions. One of the questions that I got was, what's a trade that you think that has to happen? I was like, well, I don't know. I have no fucking idea. The one that I thought, well, I was like, I don't know for a fact that it's going to happen, but I'd really like to see it happen. I'd like the Cavs to make a move, and I'd like them to trade for Cam Johnson. We need a wing scorer that can rebound. We need somebody we need a wing that can score, bro. We need one.
Dude, he's not a wing scorer. He's just a catch and shoot guy. He's no different than Isaac Okoro.
Bro.
Cam Johnson's going to come down the court, bro, and call an ISO and get a bucket.
Okay, that's fair.
I think the Cavs should just leave their roster as is, to be honest with you.
Ass. It's never going to go anywhere. You see what happens when we play good teams, dude. We get shed on.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they have no chance against the Knicks and no chance against the Celtics. It's just the facts of life, bro.
That's life.
LaMelo Ball to the Clippers. I mean, that wouldn't even make any sense, bro. James Harden runs the show over there. Him and LaMelo Ball would not play well together. Besides, LaMelo Ball ain't getting traded. He's the face of the franchise. Let's see. There's something else I wanted to say. Oh, Pipe Layer. I do feel bad for you, man. As a Falcons fan, I feel your pain of coming up short in the playoffs too many times. One day we will get ours. Probably never for me, but at least hopefully soon for you. Anyway, though, let's talk about Let's talk about another play here in the NBA. Let's go to a side. I know everybody likes side plays. Also, guys, if you're watching this, whether you're on Twitter or YouTube, please hit the like button and the follow button. It just helps us get in more engagement. Spam the comments. Knicks finna wax them. Yeah, the Knicks are like that. Throw shade on either of y'all yesterday in the comment. Oh, you're good, bro. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's talk about this game tonight here. We're going to go to the Detroit Pistons, and we're going to take them +7 tonight against the Pacers. First of all, think about it. NFL teams who travel back from London with no bye week struggle. MLB teams that traveled back from London with 1 day off struggled. I mean, this is the facts. It's a terrible trip. It's tough travel. These teams, I guess, got back on Sunday. It's now Wednesday. Still not a lot of time. I could see some jet lag and some lackluster ball being played here. And let's be honest, Indiana's defense sucks. Last time they played each other, Miles Turner decided he was Steph Curry and went 8 for 11 from 3. Yeah, I'll take my chances against Miles Turner not going 8 for 11 from 3 tonight against them. I think the Pistons can keep it inside the number here. The Pistons actually have covered 7 points in if the spread was Pistons +7 in their last 10 games, they've covered it in 7 out of their last 10 games. And Pistons offense, like their team total, their offensive scoring output has been great. I think they don't really have an answer for Cade Cunningham defensively. It looks like Ben Mathurin now has a little illness bug popping up on the injury report late. I think they're going to smack them around here in this game. I like the Pistons +7 to win outright, but I'll take 7 points because why would I not? It's a ton of points.
Wow. We were talking in the green room, and I didn't think about that angle, the travel angle for Indiana.
That's another reason I'm staying away from the Spurs, even though I do like them to cover.
Very, very interesting. Well, I might use that, and I might end up breaking my own rule and going in the NBA, because I was looking and I liked the Clippers, and I was like, no, man, there's got to be a reason the spread is what it is. But maybe, no, dude, the Lakers was -4 last night. It's like deja vu, man. The NBA just like it whacks you, and then you just like I'm like flinching every time I open the NBA portion of my sports book. I'm like, oh fuck.
My biggest advice to anyone betting on the NBA is when you think about the game, think about what you actually like in the matchup. You know what I mean? Like, do you think there's an actual player prop? Do you think there's an actual player? Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about how you actually like the matchup and then bet it based off that. That's why I bet a lot of player props. No, John, I like the Pistons on the money line today. I think I'm going to take the spread, but I think they're going to win outright. Hornets first basket, Miles Bridges plus 550. I do like that. I wanted to bet Miles Bridges points, rebounds, assists, but 35.5 is the highest number he's ever had. His PRA is usually 31.5. It's 35.5 today. So it's a really low total game too. It's a 206 total. So like, no, but first basket, that's not a bad look at all. That's all I got though for the NBA tonight. There's like, let's see, is there any interesting game I want to talk about? A hot bet I've seen is the Celtics after losses to bet the other team's team total under. Well, the Bulls team total under is like way too low in my opinion. 106.5. It was 108.5 this morning. That's just too low. Bulls don't have LaVine and they don't have Kobe White. Honestly, you know what? Jason Tatum is questionable. I don't even hate though, like taking somebody on the Bulls and just betting their points, rebounds, assists under, like Giddey or Vucevic or something. But actually, I think Vucevic goes off against the Celtics, so like Giddey under PRA might not be a bad look. Let's talk about college basketball though, bro. You've been quiet for a while. Give us a play in college basketball.
Hey, we love the TP3 NBA combo. I mean, let's be real. That's what the people come to the weekly win streak for. Guys. I got a couple of plays for you. A couple of dogs today. We're going to try to switch it up just a bit because there's been some crazy stuff going on, and I think there's some undervalued teams. So the first game that I want to look at is West Virginia, and they're playing Houston. And sometimes you got to be you got to be willing to get embarrassed to take a side that you like. And I'm not afraid of this spot. Some people are deathly afraid of it. I'm not. West Virginia plus 8.5 against Houston. Houston has escaped narrow defeats time and time again. A couple of times, obviously, they just got to the overtime victory against Kansas. Listen, everybody wants to talk about Houston's defense. Yes, Houston's the number one defensive efficiency team, but West Virginia is very good at defensive efficiency as well, 14th. So they're rated 14th in defensive efficiency. That's great. It's outstanding. And also, Houston shoots really, really good from three. But West Virginia is also very good at defending the three. This guy, Shefty, baby, this guy's getting alerts. He's getting plays. He's getting locks. Listen, I really think this is going to be a low-scoring game, but at 123, like, I don't really see, like, I'm not trying to. If you bet under 123 in this game, every shot that goes in is going to make your stomach sink. It's just not going to be a fun bet. I don't want any part of it. I'll tell you this, though. When the total is at 123, I don't see any way Houston wins by about 10 in this game. They're away, on the road. West Virginia is a tough place to play. So give me West Virginia plus 8.5, and call me crazy. But I think West Virginia can win this game straight up, and there's a possibility I sprinkle a little bit on the money line.
So no lie, I really wanted to. So first of all, West Virginia does have the number one home court on KenPom, but I wanted to be involved with Houston. But here's why I'm scared. It was the same reason why I didn't like Kansas yesterday. I could see both these teams in a letdown spot off playing that insane double overtime game. Houston had an extra day than Kansas did, but I still think it is kind of a letdown spot. I mean, that was an insane game between two blue blood powerhouses going toe-to-toe in a double overtime game. Yeah, I couldn't talk you out of taking West Virginia here in the game. West Virginia is definitely the sharp play in this game.
Wow.
So, yeah, Bro's definitely. I think Bro's going to hit this one. For me,
Yeah.
college basketball guys, I have a play for you.
Oh, T in
TG
college
Tuca.
hoops. Bang. Hit it, baby. Hit it. Swish it, baby. Swish it.
So I did heavily lean towards Ole Miss with Texas coming back in and Chris Beard wanting to take out his revenge on Texas for firing him and kick their ass up and down the court, which I think will probably still happen. But you know what? I just said, why am I going to get this heavily involved in college hoops when I'm so much better in the NBA? So instead, we're just going to go with old reliable. Don't overthink it here, guys. Take Virginia plus 1.5 at Miami. I mean, why the fuck is Miami favored in a college basketball game? You can tell me it's a trap. Take Miami and let me know how it works out for you. This is the 345th ranked defense in all of college basketball. This team is a total clown show. They just played their heart out against Cal and still couldn't pull out a win. I don't see how anybody's backing Miami today. So I'll take Virginia with plus money here. I feel like when you're a team as bad as Miami, you win a game where you have no business winning as like a 20-point dog. You don't win a game out as a 1.5-point favorite.
Yeah. No, dude, totally. I couldn't agree more. And I may or may not like that play so much that it could be somewhere else. But you're so right, dude. And just because they covered against Cal does not mean anything. It's another loss, another overtime loss. And after getting whacked over and over and over again, you thought you were going to get over the hurdle and you lose that one too. You're just like, all right, fuck this. I'm done with this shit. You're dejected.
Yeah, dude. Like exactly. Like the players don't look at it as they covered. They look at it as they lost a close game. Like we look at it as gamblers as they covered. We don't look at it as they lost a close game, which is the facts and the reality here. So yeah, we'll take Virginia.
I love it. Guys, I got two other plays. One is also found on SoBet. Another one is going to be, a weekly win streak exclusive. It's an exclusive here. Maryland, -5. We're taking it. We got some good line movement. I think it's at 6 now. I saw it at 5.5. Then it was at 6. Then it was at 5.5 again. So I don't know where it is now. But this is a line play 100%. Wisconsin is the 17th ranked team in the country. And they have won 8 of their last 9 games. Yet Maryland is 5-point favorites. They're telling you, Maryland's going to win this game. And the reason is for a couple of reasons. One, Wisconsin is shooting the lights out. They're shooting so great. But the fact is, regression has to come. It's not sustainable. And Wisconsin has a scheme where they thrive off of being able to deploy 2 7-footers down low. Most teams do not have the size to be able to combat with that. They just don't. So they dominate on the offensive glass. They get second chances. They get a lot. They're defending the paint. Here's the thing. Maryland has 2 7-footers. Both of their 7-footers are bigger in the britches. And I'm not pause. No Diddy here. I'm talking about, they're bigger, stronger here. After I said it, I said, damn it. Anyways, Wisconsin, they're soft. Jeez, they're soft. They're weak down there. And I think Maryland's going to win by 5. I think Maryland won by 5.
Bro Diddy out here.
Damn, man. I went deeper and deeper. Then I said soft right after that. I was just like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah, you backed yourself into a corner there. I haven't seen Maryland play yet, but for whatever reason, I feel like everybody's been talking about them. So, I'm watching NBA tonight. Actually, fuck that. I'm not. I was about to say maybe I'll peep them tonight, but I got to watch NBA tonight for sure. I probably won't even watch a play of Miami, Virginia, to be honest with you. I'll be watching NBA all night tonight.
And honestly, that game's not going to be fun to watch, bro.
No, but I kind of like watching games like that. It's funny.
You're fucked. You got any other leans in college hoops?
No, the only games I really looked at was Ole Miss, Houston, and Virginia.
Okay. I got
you. Yeah, I thought Houston was a shit pick the more I looked at it. And then Ole Miss, I think Ole Miss will clap, but I'm just not going to take it. And then Alabama, Mississippi State feels pretty trappish, but I wouldn't be shocked to see Alabama still win.
Yeah, that game is truly a coin toss. I tried to cap that, and I was like, you know what, dude? This doesn't make any damn sense. It's going to be a great game to watch, but to cap it, it's a nightmare. The last play I'll give you guys, like I said, you have to be willing to take some chances. And The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. And I'm a guy that's been betting favorites for a while. I like to bet the favorites. And I'm like, hey, they're favorited for a reason. Fact of the matter is that shit is just not popping off right now, and you gotta look for different angles and look for different sides of things. So I literally just flipped my model around. I can literally toggle by favorites with most value to underdogs with most value. Just like that. Boom. Bada boom, bada bing. We find LSU. They're projected to lose by 6. Okay? They're playing Auburn. We got LSU plus 12. Here's the thing. Auburn just played a tough-ass game against Tennessee where they were beating the shit out of each other. This Broome kid, he's not healthy. He doesn't look right. He does not look like the same guy. Are we going to see an Anthony Davis type of situation here where he goes out of here for like 5 minutes and he's got a freaking stomach ache and calls it an abdominal strain and he's out of here? I don't know. Maybe. But what I will say is Auburn is 1-6 in their last 7. LSU is 10-1 at home. They just beat Arkansas at home as marginal dogs. And in their last game against Alabama on the road, they were 17.5-point dogs, and they covered. Now, 4 of Auburn's last 5 games in the SEC have been decided by 5 points or less. Okay? So I truly think LSU's live here. We see shit happen in the SEC all the time. Huge letdown spot after a big game against Tennessee. I think LSU, well, I'm not going to – I wouldn't say I would take them on the money line, but LSU plus 12, yes, love it.
Okay. Doesn't Auburn have the Iron Bowl on deck with Alabama?
I honestly didn't check the look ahead. They may.
I'm taking a look right now.
They may. And if that is the case, bro.
Yep. No. They play at Ole Miss.
That's still a ranked opponent there. And LSU's unranked. Bro, I wonder what the odds on a West Virginia LSU money line parlay is.
You know what the odds are? Save your money. Shit ain't hidden.
Bro, it's hitting. It's absolutely cash. What?
If that cashes, I will come on here tomorrow and apologize.
Oh, well, sure, of course.
But that's what they call this is why the sportsbooks keep their lights on bet.
Yeah, that's fair. But hey, I think West Virginia can win straight up.
I would rather just bet them both separate.
That's fair. Yeah, but if you're gonna bet them both separately, you might as well put a little fucking baby coin.
Yeah.
I mean, what if they win and then you're like, fuck, all right, I won 2 units, but I could have won fucking a lot more.
You know what we call that, bro? Getting greedy.
Yep. That's fair. You're fucking funny, T. You fucking stinker. That's fucked. All right. Fair enough. Guys, it's been a great episode. It's weird. T and I were talking about it. Like, it feels like it's kind of like a downer. It's like I'm not as excited about sports because there's no NFL this weekend and like the Super Bowl is like 2 weeks away. You know? It's just like, fuck, this weekend has... What are we doing Saturday and Sunday? What even is Sunday? Can we bet anything on Sunday?
NBA on all day?
No.
I'm sure there's college ball too. There's usually a couple college ball games.
I'm forced to bet on that shit, dude.
Bro's going to have to bet on something. Maybe you might start need to learn in women's volleyball.
I might, dude. I might. PGA golf. Hey. What is today? Wednesday? Okay, yeah, I got to get this to you guys before... Where's my phone? Before tee off. I did a parlay. 4 legs. This is just for fun because I'm a degen and I can't watch it without having something on it. So literally 0.2 units. 0.2 units. Do not put more than like a quarter or a half unit on this. because golf is one of the hardest things to gamble. And make sure you have ties included. Do not bet ties not included. Ties included or you're going to get fucking stoinked. All right. These are top 20 or top 10s for Pebble Beach. Patrick Cantlay, top 20. Ludwig Aberg, top 20. Scotty, top 10. Colin Morikawa, top 10. All including ties. Okay, I plugged in some shit into this AI thing. It's been crashing like crazy, so I haven't been using it for NBA too much. But for golf, there wasn't that much stuff to run. It's just one game with a whole bunch of people, and it just spits out numbers. The important thing about Pebble, you hit fairways, you're dialed from 165 and in, you can hit wedge shots around from the green, and you can putt, okay? And all of these guys are in the top 25 or better in all the categories I just mentioned, except for Scotty Scheffler is actually outside of the top 25 in putting, okay? He does have a new putter, does have the claw grip working for him here. So who knows? Maybe he'll be rolling it nicely. But that's the 4-leg. Patrick Cantlay, top 20. Ludwig Aberg, top 20. Scotty, top 10. Colin, top 10. It's plus 850.
Okay. A little golf.
Yeah,
action.
yeah. And if you want to get fucking cute, you can just do singles. Colin Morikawa, top 10. I think Colin is destined to play well. He's a Southern Cal guy, and Pebble Beach is right there. He plays it all the time, more than probably anyone besides Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas, you guys know, has a place that's literally like 10 minutes from the course. So I that's why his odds are so good. I like Colin Morikawa, though.
Okay. I don't know anything about golf, so I can just shake my head.
That's fair. That's like me in the NBA right now. That's okay. I'm gonna come down to Atlanta, or when we go to Tampa, you're gonna go golfing with me and Javi.
Man, y'all want to see
all right.
that?
It's all right. You'll swing it and you'll miss, and we'll just drink on the golf cart.
I won't miss. I'll swing and I'll hook it right.
That's a slice, but we love it.
Yeah, I'll slice the shit out of the ball.
All right, T. Well, man, another great day. Happy to share the time with you. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget, give us a follow on socials, at TP3Bets, at What Up Bro. If you want all the plays, go on SoBet, use sign-up code TP3Bets. If you sign up, if you DM me and tell me that you signed up with sign-up code TP3Bets, I'll give you my full VIP card for the day. Send me your username. I'll see if TP3 can confirm that you signed up using his sign-up code. I got a little magical number, and my brother is just a few away, and we're going to get him there right here, right now. If you get him there with TP3 or TP3 Bets as the code here, and you send me your username and we can verify you signed up, I'll give you my full VIP card.